Okay, Yash here is everyone's favorite subject: semen retention and female attraction. This is, if somebody wants to get views, you just make that video over and over and over again. Which I don't know what the purpose is. Like I don't understand some YouTuber, like they just want to get views. Like, but okay, then what? What's that going to do? Like, you're going to feel good? You got views? Maybe. I guess something. I can make these videos. They're okay. I got to take it a little deeper though, otherwise I get bored. But it's fun. So there's two levels to this. Why are girls more attracted to somebody who's preserving their semen? There must be a million videos out there about this. There's two levels. There's two levels in the guy. And that will correspond and attract two levels in the female. I'll say like that. First level. Let's start with the first level. The guy, if he's just not watching porn, not masturbating, just not acting out sexually, not having casual promiscuous sex. You can still do that though if you're edging. I used to. So let's just say you're not losing your semen, but actually you're still losing it if you're edging. Let's say you're not losing it on gross level. By the way, the word gross just means surface level. It doesn't mean like perverted gross. It just means a superficial level. So let's say you're not actually sitting there and jerking off and losing your semen. Now, that means you're going to have more energy. Logical, right? You're going to have more energy, not just any kind of energy, very, very important, potent energy. The most important energy that the body makes takes the longest for the body to make this energy. It's more important than the nerves. Nervous system is the most important part of the body, but the ojas, from the essence of the semen, is what actually builds the nerves. So you're getting some powerful energy here. So what's going to happen, especially if you're younger and you're already basically healthy, you have a good constitution, and you exercise, etc., sleep good. What's going to happen? It's going to add another notch of freshness to you, of attraction in your body, your being, especially if you already have so-called natural good looks. I don't think that's a gift, by the way. It can get people in trouble. It can just make you, stuck on surface level your whole life. And then when you get older and dry up, and you're like, well, who am I now? Like, I lost my good looks, So if you don't have a natural good look, you're lucky. God blessed you. Okay. So when you have more energy, and when you're imbuing this energy's coming out of you, your vibe, your aura, it's going to make things just a little more shiny. You're going to be a little more bright. Your eyes are going to sparkle a little bit. Okay, your skin's going to be better. There's going to be a natural kind of glow. Okay, all that. See, people get trapped in that, man. They get trapped in that. I got trapped in that. By the way, anything I talk about, I never talk down, because I've tasted all these stages. So that's why I'm able to talk about it. And these are just stages we got to pass through. And so on these videos, I'm trying to talk about all the stages, the beginning stages, and then the transcendental stages, because we need to hear the whole package, right? A lot of people just share in the beginning stages. It's like, well, where's the freedom from that? Of course, they don't see it as bondage. They see it as an accomplishment. Like, oh, I look better, I'm getting more girls, but the problem is, if you're tuned on that, you're gonna be still lusting and edging. So the type of girl, which in time, if you're lusting and edging, you're gonna lose energy, and at some point the energy is gonna build up too much, and you're gonna have to masturbate. And then, you're going to keep going through this cycle until you just give up the whole thing. But you can't give up the whole thing until you had sufficient experience in that area and hit bottom with it, and you just get bored of it and say, okay, I'm done. I want to find out who I am. I want to realize myself. Then that being, he's going to be powerful, but he doesn't care anymore. That's the whole thing. It's funny. God gives us what we think we wanted in the past. He gives it to us when we stop caring about it. Then we get it. So if we're in that beginning level, we're still edging and lusting, but the energy is, we're preserving our energy. We're not just masturbating and watching porn. That stuff will suck your energy like nothing. Somebody will just look all You just look tired and dried up, and you're dull, and there's no vibrance to you. I mean, there's no girl going to be interested in you unless she's also in that dark mode, or if you got a bunch of money, but then still, like, yeah. Anyway, okay. So more energy's coming through you, but you're still doing these other habits. See, a high-level girl, she can smell that. She can smell that this guy wants attention still. He can be the best actor in the world. You know, like, nah, I don't want anything. I'm cool. But then when she's talking to him, he wants it. She can, because your energy will give it away. See, we can fake our words, fake our actions. We can't fake our energy or vibration. So the higher level girls, they're in touch with energy. They're aware of energy and vibration and how that works, so they can find you out. So you won't attract them. Who will you attract? The ones who are not masturbating. If you're not masturbating, you're not watching porn, and more energy is coming through you. Who are you going to attract? What type of girls? Because you will attract girls. You're going to attract girls on that level. Girls who are more materialistic, who are more bodily oriented, more thinking like, ooh, this guy would look good with me when I'm out in public and my friends will see me with him, and ooh, maybe he can have sex good. And so it's that level, you know. You go to a bar or a club, generally speaking, you can probably get those girls. Is that what you want? Some do. It's cool. It's cool. I know. I did it. And then later I got super bored of them. It's like, what are we doing? You know, this is stupid. That's a nice place to be in. And then you might get depressed for a second, and then something higher will take over. It's like, okay, I was sleeping for a while. What's the main purpose in my life now? And then you reflect and contemplate, and then you go to the next level. So that level there, that's first level of semen retention. And that's the corresponding female that you'll attract, the one that I just described, more superficial, more materialistic, all that. Next level, this is my favorite level. I like best level. This is the guy, been there, done that. He starts to feel, even if he's not masturbating or watching porn, but he's still edging, still lusting, sexual fantasies, looking at girls' body parts, thinking about maybe having sex, wishing she'll give him a hit of validation. That's all dopamine. It's all a dopamine hit. At this advanced stage, the guy knows that by now. He's done enough introspection to where he knows when he's getting an unnatural dopamine hit. It's not like when you get a dopamine hit in nature because everything's nice and quiet and nature's being authentic and you enjoy that, it puts you in touch with your authenticity. That's a nice dopamine hit. But it's very balanced. It's a very level dopamine hit. These other quick dopamine, these white sugar dopamine hits, it'll start to burn your nervous system out after a while. And also it doesn't feel good. And it makes you hungry to do that again. It's addicting. So these guys, they know that. They've passed through that beginning stage, and now their level of awareness and consciousness is such, and their introspection's good enough to where they can catch this out. They don't want to do that anymore. And when you really don't want to do that anymore, and if you've surrendered to the strength, the tendencies to do that, and you're like, God or universe, help me please, and you have a spiritual practice, you'll start to get some power. The universe will help somebody when we're really thoroughly done with something. So now these guys are preserving their energy on all levels. Subtle level, gross level. They're not having wet dreams anymore because the energy's preserved and it's flowing. It's flowing through their body. It's not being drawn downward and stuck because the mind's not bringing it down. They've transcended these thoughts. They don't give attention to the thoughts anymore that try to lure them back into getting a dopamine hit, into the edging and lusting category. They're not buying that anymore. So now the energy's flowing like it should be. What kind of girls are they going to attract? They're going to attract the good ones. They're going to attract girls who are, again, been there, done that, with getting guys that have the money and who can have good sex and make them orgasm 10 times, all that stuff. They've done that. They want something deeper. Their heart is looking for something more, real, more spiritual, more satisfying. You're going to attract those girls. Should I say more? These are the girls that like the average guys just, if they go by them, well, either the guys will just, there'll be like a vagina hound staring at them, or the guy will just know, okay, she's out of my league, because her presence is strong, her energy, her quality. She's a badass, you know. So she wants a badass guy. Law of attraction. It's just how it is. So those are the girls that you're going to attract, and then you're going to have a nice flow of energy. Sex or no sex, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You've transcended sex even, you know. Some say, oh man, I don't want to do that. What are you talking about? So don't. It's not a big deal. It's not a prerequisite to you know, anything. You can have sex. That's my point. You can have sex or not have sex. Wouldn't that be nice to have that flexibility? You're not being compelled by this, you know, insatiable urge that never gets satisfied to have sex. You just want to have it over and over and over again. Wouldn't it be nice just to, you're just cool. You can have sex, or you can just talk. Sex means union. You're the union of female-male energy. It's merging and fusing together. You can do that just sitting here, just talking, or not talking, just staring at each other. There's a energy circulation happening. Sex is just the ultimate on all levels, including physical level, to meet each other on the deepest point, because you're inside each other. That's all sex is, and that's nice too. Why not? If the compatibility's there, if the chemistry's there, if there's a deep mutual love and respect for each other, enjoy sex. Sex is great, but it's overrated also. You know, a lot of people are sex addicts and don't know it. Hope that helped you, man. Have a good day.